Welcome to the Chilean port city of Valparaiso, one of our stops of our ultimate journey around the world. Located on the central Pacific coast of Chile and only 75 miles away from Santiago, nested in the bay surrounded by steep hills like an amphitheater facing the ocean. We're two retirees hooked on travel. Follow us on our journeys around the world. I love waking up every morning with a new view and a new destination. Good morning, Chile, and good morning, Valparaiso. Valparaiso is a big town with a historic harbor. On the left, you have the influential beach and the tourist vacation town of Viña del Mar. I'm really interested in exploring those steep hills, which are called Cerros. Our journey starts early in the morning at the center of the city. The famous square is called Plaza Sotomayor, located right across from the port, but somewhat away from the entrance. We got here by taxi. There's government buildings surrounding the square. Most of the businesses are still closed. We're on the hunt though for some money exchange place. We stopped at this little coffee shop and we're having coffee and some empanadas. We're waiting for the money exchange place to open. Right outside of the terminal, there was only one taxi. We were early, but there was only one taxi. And he wanted $10. We knew better. And so we said, no, we'll give you $5. And he wouldn't take it, so we kind of started to walk away, and then he took it. It's only like about 5 blocks.
Cool.
Here's our empanada that we ordered, and we have a cappuccino. Very good.
What is in the empanada?
Chicken. Wow.
Good?
So right left of the courthouse, Corte de Apelaciones, is the ascensor, and that's the funicular. Man, so this part of the city is built on steep hills, and they use these funiculars or ascensor basically to commute, to get down the hills. And so they're all over this area. This is our first one. It felt a little awkward to figure it out, but it's not. It's way too steep to be walking these hills, so they have them all over.
Not for me, for you. Yes.
Yeah, for you. It looks really old, but it's...
As long as it works.
It's well maintained, definitely. I mean, it's kind of on a cable system. It's just pulling you on a track. Ascensor El Peral.
Nice one too.
This is great. This one is the oldest and the most popular funicular. This one we just took. Now we're in Sero Alegre, the Happy Hill.
Happy Hill?
Yep.
Sero Alegre.
Oh, there's our cruise ship.
Right here.
Yeah. So from here, what's the best way to explore?
Okay, well, right now you are visiting Sero Alegre. We are Paseo Yugoslavo, Passage Yugoslavo, and you can go through all the way. You see that kind of like purplish little house over there? There's a little plaza. You just go around that curve.
Okay.
And there's a little alley. There's lots of museums. There's a beautiful art gallery there. And there's also, if you continue on that, you can go all the way up. And then on the next street, you go when you pass this beautiful kind of like a cruise ship home, it's right on the corner.
Oh, okay.
You go further up, then you go to the following street, which will be on your left-hand side. That's Lautaro Rosa, and you just continue through there, and you will see a whole different area, and that will take you over to the next hill, which is Cerro Concepcion.
It's a beautiful part.
Yeah. No, you gotta, she said to go up and take a left. We're gonna make our way over to that purple house, see? We're the only people on the streets right now. Yeah, we didn't go to Santiago as a tour because people from Santiago come here. This is a touristy town, really neat area, actually. I've been to Santiago. It's a huge city. I suppose if you went there, you just do like a city tour. But we're kind of limited. We have to be back at the ship at 3:30, and it's an hour and a half drive there. And I'd prefer to be here. This is a really neat, funky place. Anyway, there was a sign back there, so you can't really get lost. Imagine living on these hills. We're getting our exercise. We really needed it because we've been on that ship 18 days and we only had 3 stops out of 18 days because of the ports were canceled. Yeah, because it was too rough to tender in. So eating, sleeping, and drinking for 18 days, it's a rough show.
It's a rough show, but somebody has to.
Yeah. Somebody has to do it. Nobody's,
Have another sign.
like it's 9 o'clock, 9:30 and nobody's up. The streets are empty, it's quiet. Here, like graffiti. That's interesting. He's like spearfishing. No, that's an arrow. Indigenous person with some kind of an arrow. 2 days ago we were exploring glaciers, and now over there's a tree loaded with oranges. Gosh, these are very old homes. Look at them. Buen día. Oh, look at this one. This is cute. It's like a van with all kinds of, very cute. The area is famous with its street art, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The graffiti is a cultural expression that captures everything from social, political, abstract, and even fantasy images. They're kind of different. He's holding a plate. They're trying to tell a story. But they're really old wooden doors and windows and banisters, and look at this wiring too. But it's very funky. It's kind of neat. Yeah, look at this place. I love the signage. Very funky, and it's got its own style. Cocina Puerto. The street art is amazing. Look at this one. Walking down the side streets, we're just kind of wandering around, looking at everything. It's really fun. It's definitely a fun place to come. Oh, the locals. They use Valpo as a shorter version of Valparaiso. Oh, look at this one. It's like a genie. He's got a snake around his neck and a bottle with a castle in it. It's creative. Now, this is interesting. It's somebody holding an umbrella with a house as its head. and a tree in the back. This, gotta have an imagination for some of these things, like this one. Looks like a student reading, sitting on his books. See, it's a popular tourist area, lots of walking tours. And here's a dog walker. Like there's little funky restaurants all over the place. There's a lot of street dogs, and they're nice. And he's got his little house right there. The street art is started as a form of political protest and a cultural expression during and after the Pinochet dictatorship. Now the city walls have become canvases for local artists. Some of it's beautiful and some of it is ugly vandalism. It's kind of neat, straight up on a hill, but this is looks like the most popular hill so far. Everybody's here with their tours and walking around. It's like an open air gallery. We are not hippies, we are happies. Really cute little places everywhere we can look. This one right here is very interesting. Kind of wonder what story they're trying to tell. She's got a bowl of apples. One is eaten and a chain around it. This one says night on her baseball bat. And I'm not sure what they're trying to say, but there's a lot going on. Wow, look at this one. It's got, I don't know what to say about it. Use your imagination. That's what they did when they painted it. There's hotels all over the place. And here's a big church. I see you. La Mirada Alegre. Right here. Coffee place. It's a coffee shop. Do you want to learn to play the piano? Right here. And then you have the imagination you can imagine. Like a turtle with a cat on his head. This is a little cafe and he's got the chef, fairy chef. It's a chef, but he's a fairy. Cute. Everything is kind of bohemian, funky bohemian style. What makes it fun is that everything is different. They're all little mom and pop places, and they all have painted their places different. You have street art. Now this, I would think, is either a vegetable, it's a vegetable shop. I was going to say a vineyard, winery, or vegetables, but vegetables. La Pisco Feria. That's kind of cute. I mean, there's stuff all over the place. You have to stop and really observe it. Like this one, they have the front end of a tractor on their wall. I guess they thought that was arty. Notice most of the buildings have sheet metal as siding, and they painted it to look better. Souvenir shop. Hummingbird with butterflies. It's a pretty one. It's kind of a neat one. Oh, look at this. Look at the hillside. Wow. Just built on this hill. Wow. There's our cruise ship on the left in the back. We're just right up the street from our cruise ship. There's no need to worry about finding it.
Can we have the marmalade, please?
That is there's a devil. There's a devil in it
We don't.
telling you to keep your mouth shut. See him? Like, okay, shh.
That's weird.
You're not seeing what you're seeing. Very weird.
This is a city of fire.
A lot of seagulls. And some really nice paintings. The fishing fleet. I mean, basically, we took the funicular up and we're taking the stairs down. These are old, historic buildings.
They're defunct.
They're completely defunct, yeah, and we're kind of in the back of it. One of the main squares, down off the hill that we were just at. It's a little bit rough around the edges, but it's kind of neat.
Oh yeah.
Before the Panama Canal, Valparaiso, it was one of the most important ports between the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans. The Panama Canal, it was a major blow to its economy. The whole town is covered in graffiti. They're trying to cover it up with art.
Yeah.
But see, what they tried to do is they're trying to hide it with a street art over the top.
Which is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big cherries.
they sure are. They're nice. They look like they're freshly picked. Those are nice avocados. Wow. The grapes.
Oh.
I like to see the local shops and, you know, it's different. Need a readers? It's got readers. It's got nylons. So we stopped into this barber shop and Zarko's getting his haircut. It's got a professional. They were really busy in here. They got to be really good. He needed it. It's great. I can imagine this town, this city was really nice in its heyday, you know?
I wonder if they have cold beer in this town. Huh? What do you think? How do you like my haircut?
It looks great.
Oh, look at this.
I know. Did an awesome job. It's the best haircut you've had in years.
The best haircut in Chile.
Yeah. Yeah, I like his new haircut. They did an awesome job. Yeah, looks 10 years younger. Looks great. And he ordered this Del Puerto Porter from Chile.
No, it's from Valparaiso, from this town.
From actually this town. Yeah. Wow, it's dark.
Yeah.
Salute.
Pescado
And hamburguesa. Wow. That's huge. Grande. Mucho grande. That's how you
that's a big burger.
even has a flag on it. Okay, I'll eat about a quarter of it. That's crazy. And you have a fish burger,
Fish sandwich.
fish sandwich with two rolls. Holy cow.
Delicious.
He likes the fish and
Has the garlic and onions, and it's a little bit spicy.
Oh, it's spicy. We're fueling up before our departure. It's a lot prettier than it was this morning when we came in because everything was in fog, but it's burned off. It's a nice day. And over to my left is Vina del Mar. That's where all the hotels and a lot of the beaches are. We have one other cruise ship up here. It's the Silver Seas. And they came in this morning, the same time we did, but they're staying until 8 o'clock. And we're leaving about 5. People got off and new people are getting on. And as a matter of fact, we got a lot of new crew members too. A lot of the crew left. They're going home, and we got a lot of new crew from here also. The journey continues, untying the ship and departing Valparaiso. Tomorrow we'll be at La Serena. If you're new to our channel, check out our other videos. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, comment, and share. Your feedback is incredibly encouraging and it inspires us to keep improving. See you in La Serena.